football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arizona's offense will go on the attack first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. To the ground, he's got it again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Nice move to keep running. Turning on the Jets. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this 3rd down. They'll mark it down, and that'll be enough for an Arizona 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Slams ahead. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Arizona! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. This one's complete. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Ducks are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Oh, it's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Leaves it with the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Ducks have a lot of options on second and inches. They'll go to the ground. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now on first down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives him a chance. He makes this offense go.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Trying to barrel in. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it first and 10 outside the 4. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times, and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, it's Hudson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Wildcats. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Oh, they're after him. Finds his big tight end. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Oregon was dominant last season until the Ducks ran into that Ohio State juggernaut in the Rose Bowl, and that left Oregon still in search of its long-awaited first national title.
Well, Dan Lanning has built this thing into a national championship contender. He's done it in the trenches, but I'm curious to see what they do at quarterback and how that position plays out. Dylan Gabriel exhausted his 17th year of eligibility finally last year, David, so that's where my eyes are at.
He did, no doubt about it. He was around for a long time, but I think it's more the excitement with Lanning and continuing to bring in high recruiting classes, but breaking through and getting that first national title. They're on the precipice. Is this the year?
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. The Ducks get it past the sticks. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He lets one fly deep. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
He'll try to do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Moore to the air. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He'll take the deep shot. He makes a grab. They will score! Touchdown, Oregon!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. And the returner will be knocked down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. And the Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first.
It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Just enough time to get off one more snap. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Arizona set to start this second half. They'll kick it off. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Moore will throw. That's caught. It's Casper. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Makes the catch. It's Garcia. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Oregon! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Hudson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hudson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. They'll move the wide receiver. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the ball comes out. What a disaster. Hits the accelerator to the right. Defense has it. They're on the move. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Ducks. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Fafita. Caught over the middle, it's Burnett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Plucks it out of the air. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, the inside give. Past the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Hudson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Arizona!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Moore to the air. Makes the catch. It's Garcia. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Hauls it in. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll try the run. Across the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
And he makes the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's Fafita. Caught, close to the marker, it's Burnett. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Arizona comes out with another first down. Going up top again. Fires to the tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, they knock him free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Here comes the option. The pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy: just keep going at them.
Until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Ducks get enough for the first down.
And just leaving no doubt in this one, right? 4th down, they've got the lead, running the ball and picking up the first. They're going to ice this game, dude.
You talk about 2-minute drills. This is how you end the ball on an offensive 2-minute drill when you're winning. Run the clock out, run the football, be physical, watch it go to zeros.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now he's looking to throw it. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's the pressure. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Quickly to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Using his feet to buy time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.